Hey folks, Positive Paul here. It is Sunday morning, January 12th, 2020. Here we are once again. We find a new year's arrived. And well, Trump, the Illuminati bagman, plays patty cake with the Iranians while the so-called Congress does their little farce of a monkey trial called impeachment, which I guess apparently it's running out of gas, it seems like. Meanwhile, we still have this targeting conundrum going on. Now, as a 53-year-old MK Ultra survivor, put through satanic ritual abuse from birth, implants put in me as a kid, and then there's this whole Montauk Project myth that I know if there ever was a Montauk Project, I was part of that. All right? I've done enough videos now to try to give you people clues on if you're a real target or not. Now, at the top of the list, we know people that are somehow tied to the military, industrial, satanic complex are on that targeting list. But we also, the myth has been created that there's different types of targets, and there is what they call non-judicial punishment. All right? Now, folks, what I always tell you, be careful what you buy into. Now, if we buy into this whole idea that there's these levels of targeting, non-judicial, high value, I don't even remember them anymore, okay? Because they're just ridiculous. When you've signed on to this, you've told yourself that there is no more justice system in the United States. There isn't a legal system, all right? It's been abandoned, and you have rogue groups within this so-called military, industrial, satanic complex that appears to have an iron grip around this so-called United States government that's really ran, out of Europe and England. Look, you've given up any idea of solving the problem of targeting. All right? Now, what I always say, for you people, if you do not incorporate the Word of God within this process of you trying to figure this out, you're totally getting left behind. All right? You're way out in left field. Now, yes, it's a spiritual battle, but there's physical elements to it that are pushed by the demonic realm. Now, this whole alien conundrum, all right? This so-called, the disclosure is coming. Do you people realize that if there are these aliens out there and this disclosure happens, well, guess what? All of you have got a big problem because you've bought into this so-called reality of getting up, going to work, taking care of your family, contributing to a so-called economy, which, at best, it's phony at this point. Trump says that, this economy is the best ever in history. Look, you people know that they can literally push a button, so to speak, and totally tank the stock market, totally tank this so-called economy. But again, they have time and money to chase around these so-called targeted individuals. And look, I'm going to give you a clue on YouTube, folks, all right? When you see somebody that picks up subscribers, all right, on a monthly basis, weekly basis, and on their videos, they have scores or hundreds of comments. But when you look at these comments, they're from people that have actually no content on their channel, nothing at all. That's a clue. That's a red flag that something might not be right. So again, for you people that are trying to dumb down the targeting, thinking that you're just going to scoop by. Oh, I love how, people are putting in these FISA requests, all right? And they're coming back empty-handed. Let me tell you something. I tried that years ago. I actually, in 2006, I tried to put in a FISA request concerning my grandfather. Fell into a black hole. And then guess what? Immediately after, all the weird shit started happening. The stalking, everything. So again, you're buying into this idea that, oh, there's levels of targeting. Folks, if you do that, then you've given up any idea of this a place where there's peace and harmony and justice, okay? Because if there's people running around chasing people, harassing them because supposedly they committed a crime, you're dealing with the stupidest people on planet Earth, and that's why they're reptoids. We know that. Now, again, I'm getting worked up, so I'm going to cut the video short here, but may peace come upon you. Keep your eyes to the sky, and may God find his way into your heart, folks.